This whole project is so precious and so valuable, and I think the students really know that and appreciate that. So that is, first of all, the thing that you feel that every studio is really bubbling with students and people that are really doing research in many different ways, physically and mentally. Of course, physically is a huge challenge because they switch from one style to the other, but the mental part is really beautiful also to see how they struggle with how do I apply this to my body and what is my goal, what kind of dancer do I want to be.
I think it's very important to have those kind of young talent projects to bring to the school or to different institutions or companies. For them, it's really good education or preview when they graduate from school, how they work in an environment as a company or as a theater, for them to prepare mental or even prepare the way how they behave.
The difference for me is that the normal training is pure technique. For example, like the modern classes are just technique and groundwork, and with the Young Talent Performance Project we learn repertoire from NDT, and it's a real difference.
To learn from the dancer from NDT is really special, that they come in here and teach us all the steps and all the thoughts behind the piece and all the details. It's like really great that they come and rehearse with us. That's like very special.
When I'm working with the students here, I always either flash back to moments I had with mentors of mine or teachers or someone I worked with where I kind of had a click moment, and then I always want to pass that click moment down to them so that they can keep striving for more and being hungry.
Well, it is important for me to work with students. For sure, it is challenging in many ways because you have to approach the work in a much different way, explain the movement, explain the essence, go step by step, not to rush into things because things has to be explained a little more detailed, and but it's also reflecting yourself much more. So you go also deeper in what you actually want to say or what you want to be.
To work with the dancers, I could tell there was a sort of nervousness or anxious feeling about wanting to do things right or correctly. And slowly, as I've been working with them, I see them owning the material and making choices. And I think that's the most beautiful thing that can happen as an artist is developing, when they kind of come into the moment and say, like, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing here. And it's less about being right, being good, someone not liking it, but it's it becomes just neutral and also egoless then. So that's been the most exciting thing for me, is really seeing them come into their own, and yeah.